Good morning to you. Good morning to the grind. Good morning to you out there, man. You woke up this morning. We get to put in the hard work it takes, man, to end the week off right, man. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens. It's early in the morning. Guess what, man? We up earlier than the rest. You're up this morning because he chose you to have another opportunity to put the best step forward toward what we want in our lives. And today is the day. Why not? You get up, you might as well get on up and make it happen. So today is another day to do that. Good morning, good morning, good morning out there. I see you, Tony Viola, champion, Jeremino, World Warlaw, man. You know you're on the grind to make it happen. Chad Parker, man, good morning to you out there making it happen. This morning, just on trainings already this morning. I already have had a coaching call, already had an appointment, already did the training. And already ahead, if you will, just like you get a chance to get prepared for the day. And what came to the conversation was change your circle. You know, sometimes we got to get around another kind of people, mentality, environment. Things you never seen, never experienced, people that are saying things that you may not have heard, that may not even make sense. You know, it sounds crazy. Man, how you going to do better? How you going to earn an annual income on a monthly basis? I don't know anybody done that, but then you meet people that are doing it, and if you connect with them, you can find yourself doing it too. But if we stay in an environment that says that's impossible, or, man, change your environment. Try it. Sometimes you go in rooms and we're consistently the brightest light bulb, or if you're the smartest person in every room you go in, you need to try some different rooms so you can learn, because you already know what you know. You already know what you know. So we want to get started today, ending this week off strong. We come down to the end of the month. Man, you set some goals in the beginning of the year. We halfway through the year at this point. Now, how about, putting a little bit of extra gas to it, taking foot off the brake, all gas, no brake, on to the end. And what it really comes down to, man, we just got to get up a little bit early, do a little bit more, be a little bit faster, operate a little bit more tenaciously, dedicate a little bit more passionately, commit a little bit more urgently. And at the end of the day, let's find out what happens. That's the whole deal. You don't know. You can't even know if it's going to work. But you have to believe that it will. You can't know that the company that hired you is operating for the long term of your benefit, but you believe that they're going to pay you on Friday. It's the same thing with the principle of ourselves, man. We got to get up, get out there, make it happen, finish what we start, and absolutely nothing at all, works but the work. So as we get started today, let's talk about getting up early, getting on to what we want, and putting ourselves in another environment that's conducive to where we want to go. Man, I'm trying to be around people that's doing something I want to do in my life. I already know the other part. I already know what it's like you have to get the bills together. I already know what that is. I already know what it's like to overcome circumstances and obstacles. I know what that's like, but I like to know what it's like to call down to the airport and charter a jet to Dubai for the weekend. That's what I would like to see what it's like. How about you? Now, I know it takes some work, and not only some work, some change, some growth, some connectivity, and getting around people that are doing the very thing that you want to do. Let's talk about how to get started with a standby.
One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars. the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm gonna put the biggest parties. I'm gonna be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do 4 things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You still must grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing, I was grinding.
Every single day when you wake up, you got 2 options. You can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at that snooze button, kick that clock and get up and go pursue your dreams.
You need to walk through the mud and life, guys, if you ever want to get to the higher ground. That higher ground is where you look in the mirror and you have respect, and you run through the work, the sweat equity of it all. And the end product is something you travel, a legacy of life, and you put your signature to. That means something. You're not speaking hollow words. You're backing those motherfuckers up with action.
That's what lions do. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunt. That's what we do for a living.
I still grind. I love the grind. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to outgrind you.
You have to be willing to work in places people don't see.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have. So make that a motivation for you.
And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different. We don't have forever. Let's not act like it. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I'm going to live forever. So every opportunity I get, I murder it. Process driven. I love it. I'm about that life. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. When I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like it and I don't feel like, why? Because I'm process driven. I'm not feelings driven. Champions are not feeling driven. Champions don't get up when they want to. And if we're going to be champions, process driven. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
The amazing thing that comes to pass, and that is that you just got to do the work. You got to get up. You got to get on to it. And if you got to go, you got to get on to it. I want to share Mr. Steve Harvey and what he says, and just being around different people.
If you're a person where all your friends come to you with their problems, that's because they see something in you. You're more balanced and stable. But you got to remember this old saying. If you're the smartest person in your group, you need a new group. You've got to upgrade your friends. It ain't nothing bad. You just got to upgrade people in your life. But if you're the smartest person in your group, you need a new group. You cannot be the go-to person in the group. I hire people who know things I don't know. I hire people because I don't have no education. I ain't really all that, book-wise and shit. That ain't me. But I hire people who are. I hire a lawyer full-time. I hire a marketing person full time. I hire a publicist full time. I probably got five lawyers because I know I be moving around. I just try to stay out of jam. I hire people, but I hire people who are smarter than me. My CFO is smarter than me. I don't know nothing about no money. I just know how to get it. I'm not good at investing. I don't know how to do all that. So you get people around you. You have a gift, though. People come to you to solve their problems because that's a gift. Don't run from it. That's a gift. Just get you some more people. It's like my phone used to have just bull in it. But now I got a phone number where I can pick up the phone if I need some spiritual help or guidance. I can call Joel Osteen or Bishop Jakes or Bishop Ulmer or somebody like that, or Bishop Geddes. And y'all may not know a couple of them people, but they help me out spiritually. Because I get in trouble because I ain't got nobody to ask. Who I'm going to call for help? Because when I get in trouble, it be major. It be major. Hey, ain't no need to call in my relatives. Motherfucker, you did what? You owe how much? So, you know, just upgrade your friends. Don't worry about it. You have a gift. You solve problems all the time. You can earn a lot of money doing that. You know what people pay for in this country? They pay for expertise in this country. The moment you're an expert at something in America, you can make $1 million. All you got to do is be an expert at one thing. That girl up there that's an expert at social media, if she really bear down, she could be a millionaire. If you know how to grow tomatoes better than anybody else, you can make $1 million growing tomatoes. You just got to be an expert. I'm an expert at jokes. I tell jokes. I'm an expert. They got to pay me. Ta-da.
All right, clear it out, folks.
You solve problems. They got to pay you. If you cut hair, they got to pay you.
He say, if you solve problems, they got to pay you. If you cut hair, they got to pay you. That's an amazing concept in itself right there, meaning that whatever you have and you put yourself in the right environment, man, you can be successful within it. You do art, put it on a card, go to Samuel's or Hobby Lobby or any of these places. You put your poem in a card, put some art on the front, and go get Hallmark. You could beat them. Why not have your own? You know, it's all available, is what I mean. But you got to put yourself in another environment. If I had not put myself in another environment to see some possibilities, and I got to give a shout out to some very good long-time friends of mine, DL, Herbie Simmons, Darren Lyons. Darren Lyons, friend of mine, became a barber way back in high school, long time ago. And he's taking barbering around the world to teach people how to not only barber, but have a barber business, a hair business, a cosmetology business, and be business owners. The mentality, they millions of dollars traveling the world. They were in real estate. They were in, the expansion of the mind happened just as friends. On their scroller at home, we were going out, just guys hanging out. But on the scroll on the TV, what they had was the images of their world experiences in Dubai, by the Sphinx in Egypt, Morocco, Paris. I'm like, man, you know, they have been everywhere. Paragliding, parachuting, flying planes. I'm like, man, right? But what I had seen was that things were possible, that I had that experience, and it opened my mind to what I wanted to experience in life. So when I come back into the circle with my immediate impact of my friends, family, I said, man, you know what? I want to live, we could do this and that. Some say yay, some say nay. But you have to say yay. And you have to go in the room where those kinds of mentalities are saying yay. That's it. Because the vision is yours. So you got to put in the effort to, it's like going to school. You go to college because you're going to learn something you didn't know. If you rely on everything you know, I already know that. I already know that. I already know that. You got people like that, right? We all got friends like that. I already know. But they don't never do. They don't never do. That sentence, you quote that too. They don't never do. Go around the people that always do. Put in effort. Don't mind failing. And I think that's one of the hardest parts about it is when you don't mind saying what you're going to do and allowing yourself to be vulnerable to ridicule, slander, being crazy, lost your mind. Why would you do that? That don't make any sense. And they say, how you gonna fly a plane, a metal airplane in the sky? Because somebody believed that you could. And here we are flying around the world in metal planes in the sky. So what if they said, I'm going to stay in the same environment that says you can't, instead of getting in an environment that says you can. Get in environments that say you can. Not only that you can, get in environments where you see it happening. So whatever they say you can't do it anyway. Stand by. Some more mojo for you, man. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. Some of you guys KeJohnna Owens, motivate, inspire, encourage. Every day you get up, you get to get up. Every day you get up, you get to apply the best of yourself. You get to choose. You get to decide. You get to decide to say, you know what? If I could drive an hour one way to work and an hour and a half after traffic on back, and say 2 hours in commute to a place that I don't want to go, to do a thing that I don't want to do, to get paid less than I think I should, and I could put my all into that. Can I get an environment that says if I put my all into me, I could succeed? Check this out. Some mojo. We'll be back on the other side. Stand by.
They said I couldn't. They said I wouldn't. They said they didn't believe in me. They said I couldn't because of my circumstances. I couldn't because of my past. Because it hadn't been done before. I said, so what? You can complain and remain the same, or you can decide, commit, and work towards becoming someone that no one thought you could be. You can make all the excuses in the world. We've heard them all. But those that get on in life, leave the excuses and look for the possibilities. You might have had it tough. You might have had it real tough. But it ain't getting any better if you live there. You have to drop the little story and work towards your masterpiece. You see it so often. Stories of those with almost identical painful life circumstances. One chooses to live in the pain forever, repeating the reasons why they can't succeed, why they can't move on. The other uses the pain as their reason why they must change. They use their pain as strength. They use the people who don't believe in them as motivation to succeed, not a reason why they can't. When things don't go their way, they don't say, why me? They say, so what? They say, try me. When things don't go their way, they keep moving forward.
Your family isn't perfect. So what? You failed in your past. So what? You didn't get to go to college. So what? You don't know where to start. So what? Someone did wrong by you. So what?
Most people seem to think that life is against them somehow. Very few understand life is challenging. That is all. I accept life's challenge. I plan to work on myself so I can win. Not just one day, but every day. So what they don't believe in you? You don't need them to believe in you. They're not doing the work. You are. They're not growing and learning. You are. They're not committed to your dream. You are. They're not in love with your vision. You are. They don't define your success. You do. They don't decide if you will put in the work required to make it. You do.
Nobody gets a perfect life. Every one of us face different challenges. That is life. You're not punishing anyone but yourself with your excuses. You're holding yourself back, no one else. You choose. Be the victim or the victor. You choose to be the one who gave up because of their problems, or the one who succeeded despite their challenges. You choose. Successful people don't always feel like it. They do it anyway. Take the first step. Get some momentum. Don't ever stop working for your dream. If you really want it, you will plan for it. If you really want it, you will work for it. If you really want it, you will sacrifice for it.
So what life hasn't gone as planned? It doesn't for anyone. All the pain, that's in the past. Do you want to drag it into your future too? You have that choice. You can remain the victim and live in the pain for the rest of your days. Or you can drop it like a hot potato and move on with your life. Leave the pain behind and focus on building your future full of possibilities, full of growth. Push yourself. Surprise yourself. See how far you can go with your life.
Say all the time, what if you put it all into it to see what happens? Just if you ever have it, if you ever have it, have not, put it all in to the end, man, try and see. Let's just try and see what the end looks like one time. What the end of the joining to the book club, what the end of the book looks like. Have you read, get to the middle of the book, it's good. Something happens, stop the book, you never pick the book back up, so you don't know what the end looks like. You pick up another book, you get excited, you get about to the middle, some adversity comes in, some distraction, you never get to the end of that book. I'm using book as a metaphor, but if you look at life, the same thing. Joined up for the team, you made the team, but then some things happened where you couldn't keep coming to practice, or you couldn't get there as early as everybody else, and it seemed like some people were a little bit overly committed. And sometimes that intimidates, because I know my personality, my tenacity, passion to win, commitment to the dedication to what I said I would do. It can be intimidating, because I believe that if you say something that you're going to do, you should do it to your full ability. If you say you're going to clean the bathroom for the company, for the business, for the job, for the place, man, bring the Fabuloso soap. Bring the Lemon soap. Bring the stuff that you would bring at your home, the way that you do what you do all the time. Bring it everywhere you go. If you're working and you believe that the wages that you earn aren't the wages that you believe that you're worth, you accepted it. You said, okay, you took the job. Do the job with integrity. Do the job with who you are as a character. You don't have to hang out at the water cooler and talk about the company, then take the company pay on Friday. Would you want that? Would you want to hire someone that talked about you all week long, about what you didn't provide or what you didn't do, and then come on Friday and say thank you for the check? That's not what you would want. So don't be what you wouldn't want. And the only way to change that kind of mindset is start to get around people that don't feed that mindset. That's a general conversation. People that don't like what they do talk to people that don't like what they do. So I get around people that like what they do. We like what we do. And together, we go through the failures, we go through the ups, we go through the downs, and we look forward to seeing the book all the way to the end. That's the deal. And this morning, as I say, came in with, get around new environments. As I put it on the scroller there, get around people that think a little bit different. They believe in maybe not even what you're doing, but they believe in you. They believe in you because you show the work that it takes to get whatever it is done. Bubblegum company, and who cares? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you have a commitment that people could say, man, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen through him. It's going to happen through her. It's going to make it happen because they the make it happen kind of people. So I get around make it happen type of people. I stay around people that have dreams of their own. That's another deal. You don't have to have your dream. I'm talking about their own. And while we all may have dreams, I'm talking about dream chasers, dream givers, dream facilitators, motivated to make it happen for themselves. So they're active in pursuit of the dream while awake, not the dream while we sleep and wake up and wish that, where is it at under the Christmas tree? I don't know where that happens at. That's just funny in itself. Hey, this whole show has been sponsored by the new brand, the new amazing addition to what we're doing in travel. I'm excited about it. You're looking to take your next trip. You're looking to earn a little additional income. We're going to talk to you about that. But you're looking to take that next trip. You're looking to take that next vacation. You're looking to get away. You got the big group cruise coming up, family reunion. You want to get out of here. 20, 30, 40 cabin, whatever it is that you want to do, we want to help you do it with Success Express Travel, our sponsor for the day. Stand by. As we get on out of here for the day, man, get out there and succeed for yourself. Get out there and put the best foot forward towards what you want in your life, and get around people that subscribe to that same notion for themselves. Somewhere there's a strategic partnership and alignment, and we just have to activate on it. Activate on purpose, man. Get around people that are doing something a little different. Get around people that are doing what you want to do, and get around people that are on the grind. Because absolutely nothing works but the work. We'll see you on the other side. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing weekend. Nothing works but the work. Have a good one.